Bonjour Year 9, welcome to Lesson 8 of the spring term, and you're continuing talking about what you used to do using the imperfect tense with Mr Bolis. And here's the list of equipment that you will need for today's lesson. You will need your exercise book, a pen and a ruler, and the sentence builder for this lesson, which is on class charts. Pause to get that ready now, press play to continue. Thanks so much for uploading all your work onto class charts. I hope you enjoyed your live lesson yesterday, and please remember to upload all evidence of all your completed work today onto class charts within 24 hours. Please also make sure that you follow the indicated time for completion of each activity. Do not run over this time. You should only spend 1 hour on your French lesson. If you do have any questions, please email me, and here is my email address. Okay, as always, Year 9, write down your date in French, and you'll find this on class charts, title in French and in English as well, and your objective. If you need to pause to do this now. And here's your do now activity. It should take no more than 5 minutes. Translate the following sentences into French and press play when you're ready. So pause to do this now and press play when you're ready to get the answers. Okay, let's check those answers now. 1. J'écoutais en classe. 2. Je faisais du judo. 3. J'avais de bonnes notes. Et 4. Quand j'étais plus jeune, j'aimais bien le collège. Pause and check those answers now. Now I'm going to pass you over to Mr Bolis, who's going to teach you the rest of the lesson. Have a good lesson. Merci. Au revoir.
So in today's lesson, we're going to talk about what you wanted to become and reasons why. And we're answering the question, qu'est-ce que tu voulais devenir? So let's have a look at the sentence builder in detail. In the first column, you've got, first two columns, you've got the sentence starter. So similar as last lesson, when I was little or when I was younger or when I was at school. Second column, I wanted to become or I wanted to be. And you've got negative underneath with I did not want to become. Je ne voulais pas devenir. So let's read the French together. Just follow as I'm saying it. Quand j'étais petit, quand j'étais petite, quand j'étais plus jeune, quand j'étais à l'école, je voulais devenir, je voulais être, je ne voulais pas devenir. Then you've got the jobs, which should look very familiar because that's what we did at the beginning of this unit. Then you've got connectives, and finally you've got some activities. Now some are similar to what we did last lesson, some are new. So this is what we're going to go through them together. So repeat after me, please. Je chantais tout le temps. J'aimais bien le collège. J'aimais les maths. J'aimais aider les autres. J'avais beaucoup d'amis. J'avais de bonnes notes. J'avais des animaux. J'étais bon élève. J'écoutais en classe. Je faisais mes devoirs. Je faisais beaucoup de sport. J'adorais la technologie. J'adorais les sciences. Je n'aimais pas les maths. Je détestais les sciences. Good work, Year 9, and congratulations on giving a good go at speaking French from home. I know it's not easy, but it's really important. For our next activity, we're going to concentrate on the very last column. And I'm going to read you a phrase twice, making a pronunciation mistake the second one. Can you please write in your exercise book the word I mispronounced and try to think about how it should be pronounced. Numéro 1. Je chantais tout le temps. Je chantais tout le temps. 2. J'aimais bien le collège. J'aimais bien le collège. 3. Je faisais mes devoirs. Je faisais mes devoirs. 4. Je détestais les sciences. Je détestais les sciences. 5. J'aimais aider les autres. J'aimais aider les autres. 6. Je chantais tout le temps. Je chantais tout le temps. So let's have a look at the words you should have written. Give yourself a tick or a cross, and here is a reminder of the correct pronunciation. Temps, j'aimais, faisais, science, aider, chanter. Well done if you had them all correct. For our next activity, I'm now going to read you some sentences from the grid. What I want you to do, I want you to write them down as I say them in your exercise book. Remember that if I'm going a bit fast, you can always pause and then press play when you're ready to continue. Numéro 1. Quand j'étais petite, quand j'étais petite, je voulais devenir chanteuse. Je voulais devenir chanteuse. Car je chantais tout le temps. Car je chantais tout le temps. 2. Quand j'étais petit, quand j'étais petit, je voulais être infirmier. Je voulais être infirmier. Puisque j'aimais aider les autres. Puisque j'aimais aider les autres. 3. Quand j'étais plus jeune, quand j'étais plus jeune, je voulais devenir ingénieur. Je voulais devenir ingénieur. Parce que j'adorais la technologie. Parce que j'adorais la technologie. 4. Quand j'étais à l'école, quand j'étais à l'école, je voulais devenir vétérinaire. Je voulais devenir vétérinaire. parce que j'avais des animaux. Parce que j'avais des animaux. 5. Quand j'étais petit, quand j'étais petit, je ne voulais pas être informaticien. Je ne voulais pas être informaticien. Puisque je n'aimais pas les maths. Puisque je n'aimais pas les maths. So year 9, you now have in front of you the 5 sentences I have just read you. Please take the time to check every single word, and if you've made a mistake, do take a different colored pen or a pencil to correct your mistake, please, so that your teacher should be able to see all corrections that you've made from trying the activity in the lesson. And when you finish, translate the sentences above into English. For the next activity, I want you to spend 5 minutes creating 5 sentences of your choice and translating them into English. Press pause and then press play again when you're ready for your last activity. So for our final activity, you've got 5 sentences on your screen. Can you please try to translate them into French without using any previous material? Now, I know you may find this hard, but it's important that you try to trigger your memory now. How much do you remember? Press pause and then press play again when you're ready to see the correction. So let's have a look at the correction for your final activity. Your first sentence, you really need to pay attention to petit, making it petite, with an E at the end, and professeur, of course, also needed to be feminine, because clearly it was a girl that was writing this. 2. Quand j'étais plus jeune, je ne voulais pas devenir ingénieur parce que je détestais les sciences. The only thing you have to do there is double check that you've got your negative and check that you've got all the words in the correct order. 3. Quand j'étais à l'école, je voulais être médecin généraliste car j'aimais aider les autres. This sentence has plenty of accents on different letters, so double check that they're all there. 4. Quand j'étais petit, je voulais devenir vétérinaire puisque j'avais des animaux. Once again, double check your spelling. And for the last one, you had 2 options for nurse, either masculine or feminine. That was the only thing that you needed to check. So press pause, tick or cross your sentences, take correction, and then press play when you're ready to finish the lesson. For our next activity, I'm going to show you a text. It is a mix of French and English. That's why I called it franglais. What I want you to do, I want to separate the English from the French to create 2 texts. So it's original in French and then a translation in English. But there may be some words in there that you do not know. The best way to find them is to open another tab in your internet browser, type wordreference.com and use that. It's an online dictionary. You can type the word you don't know and it gives you the answer. So here is the text. As you can see, there's a mixture of French and English. Can you translate it back to full French and full English, please? Press pause and then press play again when you're ready to see the correction. It is not necessarily an easy task. It's going to take you some time. This is why you've got 15 minutes. So once again, press pause and then press play again when you're ready to see the correction. So now is the time to spend a good couple of minutes going through the correction. On the left, you've got the text in French, and on the right, you've got the text in English. Do take the time to check every single sentence being correct. So that's why I should see in your exercise book. I actually see ticks at the end of each sentence so that I know you've checked your work. Press pause and then press play again when you're ready for your next activity. We've got another long activity now, which is a writing exercise. So once again, I would like you to spend a good 15 minutes on this. So take the time to do it conscientiously. Write at least 60 words on what you used to be like. Include what you wanted to be when you were younger. That could also be widened to, when you were at school, what did you like? What did you used to like? At least 3 reasons why that is specific to the job, just like we've seen before. And some details like connectives, opinions, reasons, as well as who with, maybe. I'm putting the model again from previously, but remember that I want a bit more from you using what we've been doing the last few lessons. Press pause, complete this task, and then press play again when you're ready to finish the lesson.
Great work, Year 9. Really well done. You're working so hard and so well, making great progress with this tense. Please remember to upload photos of all of your work in your book and any other work you do on websites, etc., onto class charts within 24 hours so I can give you a very well-deserved achievement point. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir.